if you are a new player and you are coming into Elyon right now, there are a few things that you are going to want to know. The first thing is that you want to focus on doing your main story quest, the growth proficient equipment quest that pop up as you level. They are going to be yellow missions like your main story quest. You are going to want to focus on doing those because that is going to give you a full set of epic night gear as you're leveling and progressing. So be sure to save all of your materials and that you don't waste any of them on any blue gear while you're leveling, because you're going to get a full epic set for free from them. All right. Following alongside with that, the next thing with it is that along with those progressions, you are going to also get epic skill attributes, multiple epic skill attributes at that actually. And those epic skill attributes are going to be very invaluable because those specifically are going to unlock some of your strongest abilities. As for example, a Slayer, getting Art of Fencing for free early on is incredibly impactful. It makes a huge difference for that class, as well as some other ones like Warlords with Berserk Smash. Normally, to get epic skill attributes, you have to get them from the collection book over here. Some are very cheap. There are some that are just require 30 of these faint hero energies and 2 of the radiant hero energy. So don't waste your epic skill attribute books on any of these that are very cheap and easy to get. You can get this in like a day's time of gameplay, if that. So don't waste any of them there. For example, your altered windstorm cleave, that's a very cheap one to get. You want to use it on your more expensive ones that have like 200 hero energy, 4 of the golden ones, 30 of the purple ones, these ones that would take a lot of time to normally acquire. So make sure you save your skill epic attributes for that. Additionally to that, as you go along with your leveling, upon hitting level 36, you're going to have another mission that is going to have you go to the training field arena here. You want to make sure that you keep up to date on all of this, because every stage you complete is giving you rune stones, and these rune stones are very valuable early on, especially these. These are going to be guaranteed free +3 yellows that also have +1 skill attribute enhancement on them. So each of these gives you 4 skill points. So these are very invaluable to have early on. However, these ones cannot be upgraded. But as you complete these 1v1 challenges, if you will, that the training field player arena does, okay, as you complete these and it goes up more and more, you eventually get to the point where it gives you +3 stone boxes and +4 stone boxes. And so getting those +4 stone boxes can go a really long way for you. And so you want to make sure that you are keeping up to date on the training field 1 player missions as you're doing them. Also, additionally, contributing to that, the reason why those yellow rune points, those rune traits, are so invaluable early on is because you want to get to 33 yellow. You want to get 33 yellow first and foremost, no matter what. It does not matter. You want to get 33 yellow for your rune attributes. And the reason for this is because at level 33 rune attributes, you get a perk right here that you can select that gives you +9 to every other color. So +9 red, orange, green, blue, purple. That is a free 45 rune attribute points that you are able to get put into each of the other trees. And that just gives you 2 free rows by default. And then you just need an extra +3 gem for any of the other colors to get +12 for your rune attributes of those colors. So you will be able to get the 3 first rows on here very easily and affordably, and those are really big. It is probably one of the biggest just power and just utility gainers that you can have. So getting that 33 yellow is incredibly important to help increase your chances of getting that 33 yellow. This is probably the last thing that is the most important to keep note of if you're a new player with it all, is that you have a bunch of gear that you will get once you pop loot drop scrolls from the Blessed Laurel Wreaths. You will get a bunch of white and green gear, okay? You will want to hold on to any white and green gear that you get that has a yellow rune slot on it, all right? If it has a yellow rune slot on it, you want to keep that, because you will use that piece of gear to turn the rune slots on these other gear sets. If they do not already have a yellow rune slot, you will use them to convert the rune slot into a yellow rune slot. This way you can have as many yellow rune slots as possible early on in that first rune slot so that you can get to 33 yellow more effectively. All right. And so the way you're going to do that for the rune slots, for those of you who don't know, there's a reroll enchanter, reroll expert here. You go to reroll runestone slot. You take the piece of gear that you want here, and you would then throw it in over here, and you have a 75% chance to do it. It does destroy the piece of gear. It is RNG in terms of how it works. So you want to make sure, you know, that you get multiple pieces as time goes on in case you do fail. But it's not super difficult. It's not super, you know, mentally draining or anything like that, or punishing. So that is how you'll do that. You may see here that we can't convert the second gem slot row. The reason why it's so important to do this for the first gem slot is because if you want to convert the second gem slot, you need a piece of gear that also has a second gem slot, and it will only change the color of that second gem slot directly across from it. So it's really important that you make that first gem slot yellow across all of them, because it can be kind of a pain in the butt trying to make your second gem slot or third gem slot yellow. So making it your first gem slot is the most easily and effective way to do it. So those are probably overall the 5 biggest things that you could do in the early game for getting your character started up off the ground and getting started in the game, you guys. Thank you guys so much. As always, do appreciate it. Be sure to follow and like and subscribe any of the content that we have coming out going forward. And we hope that you enjoy the video. Have a good one.